Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. Today I thought that a very relevant uh, thing or a topic in that sense as far as the NCLT practice is concerned is that how to do the filings with NCLT so far as the matters whatever is to be dealt with NCLT. What I have seen or observed that there are a lot of professionals, maybe a company secretaries, maybe chartered accountants, even maybe the advocates who wants to file the cases with NCLT, and there is a specific system is there in place for filing the cases with NCLT, and to get to know about that particular system. Uh, Sometimes the professionals they face difficulties. That is why I have decided today to have a short video on how the e-filing is to be done with NCLT in various cases. So my friends, I will take you to the e-filing portal of NCLT today so that you can understand the nitty-gritties, pros and cons, and the relevant details as may be required to do the e-filing of the cases on NCLT portal effectively, I would say. Because what happens, of course, it is online. You can file the cases online, but how exactly it is to be filed so that there would be no any mistakes in e-filing, in making the petition, so that your petition can be uh, like processed and numbered quickly, because that is very important in the cases which we file before NCLT. So friends, I will share the screen where I will practically show you that how exactly it works, so that practically you people can see, and then whenever anybody wants to do the e-filing of case or cases on NCLT portal, I hope this particular video of mine will be very useful to my dear friends. Yes. So friends, I think you can see the screen on, yes. So you can see this is the NCLT portal, and how exactly to go ahead about e-filing now is what I will be showing to you now. So first of all, let me log out it first. Yes. So yes. So the very first thing now, this is the home page. Just a minute. Yeah. So now this is kind of this is the home page of NCLT portal. Here basically we have to go to e-filing. We have to click on this. Then after, this page will open where we have to, of course, first of all, we have to create our account, as like we create accounts on many other websites. Uh, so then after, once you have created uh, your account as a CS or as a CA or as an advocate or as a resolution professional or as others. So after that, you come to this page, you put up your ID and password. So yes, so now it is logged in. Okay, it would look like this. Yes, okay. Then let us click on this NCLT. then just read this particular message. It's not required always, just but first, if you first time if you are doing it, then just read it out, then click to agree and continue. Okay. Yeah, good. So now the very first tab you can see this is the draft cases. So here what happens is basically if you file the case and it is pending for final submission and for making the payment, then the case which you have e-filed will be saved here in draft cases. So later on, when you want to do the final submission and make the payment, you can directly go to the draft cases uh, section, and from there you can continue the same. So what happens is if you file a case and it is not completed, then it will remain in draft cases and you need not once again start from the beginning. That is one thing. I will show it also how it works exactly. Okay. Yes. Then the second one is basically the payment section. So if you go here, you can see what all are the cases that you have filed, and from here you can get to know about the cases payment. So basically online payment, how many, I mean, what are the cases for which we have done online payments? Then the second one is like what all are the cases for which we have done offline payment. So offline payment is basically like you have already made a payment on Bharat Kosh, and then after that you are uploading the Bharat Kosh receipt while filing the case. So it doesn't make any difference as such. So, but it is recommended that instead of first making a payment and then uploading that particular Bharat Kosh receipt, it is better that you file the case completely, and then after at the end, when it takes you to the payment portal, so it anyways directly take you to the Bharat Kosh portal only to make the payment. So that option is better in my understanding and in my experience. Okay. Now the next one. So here you can see there are e-filed cases. So this is quite important one. So once you file the case, then after filing the case, like once you made the payment, so all those cases which you have filed and made the payment of, all those cases you can see here in this section that is called e-filed cases. Okay. So if you click on this, what we can see is, just a minute, it is loading. Yeah. So my friends, you can see, yes. So now I just enlarged it. Okay. So here you can see, all. So whatever the cases that you have filed, you can see it in all, I mean, this particular tab. Then after, the other tab is objections. So if you click on objections tab, so you can see the cases which you have filed, but which have, like, the NCLT have has processed and sent the resubmission in those cases. So if there are any such cases which has come for resubmission, you can see it in the objections. Okay. Sometime what happens, you may or may not get the email. So normally you will get email, like whatever the email that you have given while making or creating the account. On that particular email ID, you will get an email from NCLT if there is any resubmission is to be done. Okay, that is one thing. But even if you don't get it, and the quite a long time is already been elapsed and the matter is not numbered, So you can just check it once here in objections section that whether our case is there or not. And at the third or the next section is registered. So here you will find all registered cases. Means after filing, the NCLT has processed it, scrutiny is cleared, and they have already allotted the case number to this particular matter. So all such cases you can see in this registered section. Okay. So yeah. Then what is important is, yes. So let's say, first of all, take example of the very first matter only. Okay. So if you go to this view details, okay. So if you click on this, here you can see that like this is the e-filing number where you can see. Then the scrutiny status, you can see that it is under scrutiny. And then this is the registration number. No, sorry. What happened is, I think this case is quite old one. And that point in time, this NCLT's online portal was not so operational. So that is why it is showing like that. So I'll show you some different case which is already registered. Yes. So let's go to e-file cases. It's taking time. Yes. Then after all cases, we have seen objections that we have seen. So let's say in all cases, you will see all the cases, whatever you have filed. Under objection, if you go, so here you can see that, uh, yes, is the e-filing number, what is the case title, then who is the petitioner, who is the respondent, what is your role. So like from your account, if it is filed, so whether you are petitioner or you are respondent, so that also you can see. Then view details, उसमें तो ठीक है, that is not too much important at this point in time. Yeah. So just see, this is the checklist. Okay. So if you click on this, it will show why it has come for resubmission. So this kind of a page will open where you can see that is this is the ID number, this is the case name, and then here you can see serial number, description, that remarks of scrutiny, clerk, assistant, registrar, deputy registrar, Joby, and the comments. This is more important. So here you will see these are the remarks why the matter has come for resubmission. And accordingly, then we have to rectify all those defects and again do the resubmission or refiling of the matter. Okay, so this is important as far as the objection section is concerned. Then if you go to registered cases, so there may be, like quite a big number of cases. Like in my case, if you can see at the bottom here, there are 434 entries are there. So out of 434 cases, what exactly the case which we are looking for is we can just search in here just by the name of the company or the name of the petitioner or the respondent. So we can just search it out. So let's say, for example, uh, let's say waterfront. Okay, so you can see this case is there. Okay, so we can just see view details. So it will open and then we can see what is the status of that particular case. So it will show like this is the e-filing number, then the scrutiny status. So here the scrutiny is cleared. Then if it is cleared, then after 1 or 2 or 3 days, the case number shall be generated. So you can see that in this third tab. So here it is showing interlocutory application IBC number 375 2024, right? And current status also we can see it is showing disposed of. It means what? This case was filed, then after it was scrutiny cleared, then the number was allotted, then the case was listed, and after the case was listed, it was heard and disposed of also. So this is how we can see this particular thing. Okay. So again, I go to the home page, e-file cases. So basically this e-file cases tab is quite important. Oh, it is just loading. Okay, so you got this one thing. Then after, if you see, then again, we'll just take the example of the same matter, waterfront. So we had seen view details. Then just next to that, there is an option called view document. So if you click on this, so whatever, the pleadings that has been filed, that we can see. Okay, so what is the name of serial number? Then the document, that what is the nature of document that we have filed, then the party name, that is who have filed, then this is the diary number. So diary number is something like when we initially file the case, the diary number is generated, or what we can e-filing number. So that is quite important. So that always remains same once it is generated for that particular case. Then the file name. So this is the file name is basically the the petition or any application or whatever the document that we have made, and we have e-file. So what is the naming of that particular file we have done before uploading? That is the same thing it reflects here. So here you can see IA for revocation of NCLT order, CP number, so and so. So as it is reflecting here. So now the next column is deleted. So whether after filing we have deleted or not, so it is saying no. If we have deleted, so delete kab karenge apan? If let's say we have got the resubmission of the matter, so the old file which we had uploaded initially, we will delete that and we'll file the fresh one. So here, if that is the case, then here it will be deleted. Yes. Okay. So now display, that is yes, of course, it is displaying here scrutiny. So the next column is scrutiny. So if it is written 1 here, it means the scrutiny is cleared. If it is written 0 here, it means the scrutiny is not cleared. Okay. So this date and time it is showing. So when it was filed, and the last column file. So in here you can see like the logo of the image of this PDF file. So if you click on this particular thing, then what we had filed, it you can like see it here. So it will open online, and once it is open, it is just taking some time. Yes. So now it is open. So you can see that, and you can again download it also. Fine. Yes. So just like this. Yes. So you can download it, and then you can close it also. So this is quite an important thing to understand. Okay. So this like second is the petition tha. Then there is a proof of service. Other things remain same. If you click on this, what you can see is the proof of service. So proof of service is basically whenever you file the case. So while filing the case, you have to also upload the proof of service upon the respondent. So that you can do also by way of sending in on email of the respondent party. The whatever the petition or application that you are filing, you have to serve it upon the respondent even before filing. So that is what we call advance service. And that proof of same has to be uploaded at the time of e-filing the case. Okay. And then after, if you can also see at the last is the final order. So it means what we file, that is there, and the order of NCLT is also being filed. So that can also be seen here only. So now the last entry, if you could see, the name is final order. And if you just open this particular PDF on the last entry, you can see the order which is uploaded by NCLT. So here we can see National Company Law Tribunal. This is, I mean, basically the order in the matter. So here it is written that was the party, who are the members, I mean the judges presiding on that particular bench. Then was the party name, then under which section, then after the order, then it starts like this, who has appeared for whom, etc., etc. And then after, so it's ended. It was a very short matter. So the short order. Okay, so that's how it works. Then uh, yes, correct. So here we were right. So in registered cases, we had gone to registered case and then view document. So view document is a very important segment, okay, in this complete like process. So here you can see whatever the documents are there which are being filed. So now what you can also see is, the document filed by the respondent. So in your case, if the reply is filed by the other party or not, so that also you can see here. If you go like to this particular, I mean the view document section, and you click on this, the as now just now what we have seen, the documents which were filed by the petitioner. Also, if the respondent files, like the reply, if it is filed or any additional affidavit is filed, or then after that again the respondent is, sorry, the petitioner has filed a rejoinder also. So all those documents you can see there. Sometimes what happens that, maybe you have been served with a reply, but you didn't get it. So, but that you can cross check here on NCLT portal, and if the reply is filed and if it is showing there, from there also you can take it, download it, and keep it with you. So that's how basically, I mean, just for the ease of the practitioners or who want to enter into this particular practice, maybe I think this will be something uh, beneficial. So this is one thing. And okay, so this is how, like, after filing, how it operates. Then I will just take you through. Yes. So now here it gives good statistics also. Okay, like now the case type, uh, wise case details. Like, it gives a good pie, and then how much, what is the percentage of cases, of what kind of cases or what nature of cases that you have filed under which section, etc. So there is file, वो तो अपना generate होते रहता है. That's not that much important. But yeah, yes, for you, I mean, you can get to know what exactly, like the cases you are filing and what is the percentage of what kind of matters that you are dealing with. Okay, so that's fine that you can see separately. That's one thing. Okay, fine. So now, yeah, this is important. Yeah. Now the draft cases, that is quite important. I'll just click on this. Okay. So now if you see in my in this particular, there are no draft cases showing at all, because there are no draft cases now, because whatever the cases that I had to file, I have filed it, and there is no, I mean, the case in draft now as on date. That's quite a good thing for me. Okay, so, but let's say if there is a draft case, like it's basically you have, started filing the case, and then you have like uploaded also the pleadings, but you have not made the payment. So that case, you can see it here, and then you can continue directly making the payment. That is what the meaning of this draft case is. So it's basically you need not start the filing from the beginning. So till uh, like whatever the stage you have made the, the filing, you can start from there, simple as that. So if you just log in, if you just try doing it, you will understand it's not a big thing. Okay, so now this is all about at the time of filing or after filing, how and what happens exactly. Then after, let us see how exactly the cases is to be filed. uh, Okay, so normally in NCLT, like the cases uh, is being filed under two. legislations. One is basically Companies Act, and the second is basically the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. Okay. Yeah. So left hand side we can see there's the petitioner corner. So in petitioner corner you can see there is a Companies Act 2023. If we click on this, we can see fresh filing, and the second is application filing. So when you are filing the petition, that is the fresh matter altogether. So that to file that, you have to go to fresh filing, and then in a existing matter, if we are filing any supplementary application like company application or interlocutory application, etc. So for that sake, you have to go to application filing. Same way, this is for Companies Act. Then after, if you have to file any matter under Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, so just below that, there is an option called IBC Code 2016. So if you go here, then again, you can see fresh filing. So like if you are filing a matter under section 7 of IBC, that is by financial creditor. So that or under section 9, that is by operational creditor, and under section 10 is by the company itself as a corporate debtor, or what we can call it as a corporate applicant also. Uh, then there is a matter under section 59 of IBC, that is for seeking the dissolution of the corporate debtor after completing the liquidation process. So all these kind of cases, that's the fresh matters basically. So that you can file from the fresh filing. Then in the already filed matters, if any application is to be filed like interlocutory application and all, so for that sake, we have to go to application filing. So how to file that also will go through it once. Then the third option is insolvency and bankruptcy pre-package. So you people are aware about that PPIRP, pre-package insolvency resolution process, that was introduced uh, after COVID, I think. But these matters are not as such happening in the market. It has its own, I mean, aspect limitations, I would say. So, but yes, if you have to file that matter, then you have to file it through this particular link. Okay, that happens under section 54 of IBC, and that various subsections are there. Then if you go down is caveat filing. So caveat filing is basically what? So if you apprehend that some case may be filed against you and you want that case should not be heard at all in your absence. So for that sake, you can file caveat with NCLT also and appellate tribunal also, or any other court also. Okay. So whenever the actual case is filed by that other party, in that case, you will be on caveat that the notice shall first be issued to you, and then only that particular matter shall be heard by the bench. So in there are situations when the caveat becomes quite important because we want that without hearing me, no decision at all whatsoever it may be taken by the honorable benches. So in that case, it is advisable that it's always that the caveat is to be filed. So that caveat filing with NCLT can be done from this particular link. Okay. Then there is document filing. So what is document filing is basically, so you are not filing any new petition or you are not filing any new application also. So what you are filing is, let's say if you are filing a reply. So reply is not any new case or any new like application or any new petition. Okay. In a already filed case, you are filing a reply, or in that case, you are filing a rejoinder. So those documents can be filed from like documents filing option. Okay. Then the document filing via security code. Okay. So this is quite important. So like, see, document filing will happen. So let us talk first about document filing only. So document filing shall happen only when the original case is filed through this particular portal from this particular account only. Like I have filed a petition, and in that petition, I am filing now, let's say, any additional affidavit, or I'm filing a rejoinder, being a petitioner. So that you can directly file from the document filing option, which is available there. Okay. Now, let's say you want to file the reply. Okay, so you are not the petitioner, you are the respondent, and you have to file a reply. So let's say now in this case, let's say suppose I am the respondent. So what I will do, I will go to document filing via security code. Okay, I'll just first explain and then I will show. We'll select this option, click on this. So when the petitioner has filed the case, he should give the email ID of the respondent. You should insert that. So on that particular email ID, I will get the e-filing number and security code together. Okay. And using that e-filing number and security code, then I can open that particular like the matter from my account, and then I can file the reply. So how it will exactly work, I'll just show you. Okay. So let us click on this document filing via security code once. I just clicked it, but no, I'm just sorry. I think the time is over for this. I will just log in it once again. I'm very sorry. 8 Yes. And then NCLT, click here, click to agree, continue. I'll not take much time. I'll just conclude it very shortly. Okay, so we go here, petitioner corner. We were at documents, filing via security code. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this. Yes, so now something like this will open here. Okay, yeah, but as I told you, this will happen or will be important only for the respondents. So first we have to go to being a respondent. We have to first go to respondent corner. Then we have to go to send. So first we have to generate basically the that the security code. So for because as a respondent you are filing because you don't have access to the matter from your account because you are not the petitioner, you are the respondent. So now let's say assuming that I am the respondent. So what I will do, so I will go to respondent corner. First I will generate the security code. So that is what I will do. So I will say resend security code. Okay. And then from here, I will select the matter in which I want the security code so that I can file my reply. So at least you would be knowing the CP number, like the company petition number or the interlocutory or any like the case number basically. So from here, then you can select in which case, what is the exact case in which you want to file the reply. So like whether it is a transfer petition, whether it is a company petition under Companies Act, whether it is a rehabilitation petition under Companies Act, or interlocutory application under Companies Act, or review application under Companies Act, or restoration application under Companies Act, intervention petition, cross application, contempt petition, miscellaneous application, company appeal, cross appeal, company application, CAAA. Matlab this is the first motion in merger and amalgamation. CPAA means second motion in merger and amalgamation. Company petition IBC. So this is under IBC we are filing a petition. Company application under IBC. Rehabilitation petition under IBC. Interlocutory application under IBC. So there are many other like in the nature of cases are there. So basically there are many types of or the kinds of cases that we normally like file before NCLT. So these are the categorization of those cases or the nomenclature of those cases. So whatever the kind of case in which like you are filing your or you have to deal with, that is what you have to select. Let's say now let's say just see CPAA, that is the second motion of merger. I like selected this case. Then let's say case number 100. Then is the location of NCLT, which NCLT is there. So these are the NCLT benches which are available. So NCLT principal bench, New Delhi bench, then Mumbai bench, Cuttack bench, Ahmedabad bench, Amravati bench. So this Amravati is basically in Andhra Pradesh. Then Chandigarh bench, Kolkata bench, Jaipur bench, Allahabad bench, Bengaluru bench, Chennai bench, Guwahati bench, Hyderabad bench, Kochi bench, and then the latest one is a Indore bench. Okay. So wherever we are dealing the matter with, so that particular bench we have to select. Let's say now we are selecting Mumbai, and the year of the case is 2024. Then we can do search. So this is the case like it came here. Okay. So this is the case. Then we can click. Okay. So now it is not coming here basically, but normally it will come here, and we can also see if we are actually the respondent in the matter, and we can see our email ID also is what is given by the petitioner. Now here we are talking about the respondent, and then we can say click. So we'll get an email, and in that email we'll get the security code. So then after how to file it, so again you have to go to respondent corner, uh, then this reply or document filing. So if you click this, you will come to this page. So here you have to enter the security code as just now we have seen or I have explained. Then the if enter e-filing number of that case and then search. So if you do this, then uh, the case will be shown here. And once the case is shown here, then there will be option to click to select the file, and then you can choose the file, and then you can upload. Okay. So again, in this case also, while let's say we are filing a reply, so while filing a reply, you can upload a reply, as well as you have to upload the proof of service of what, that reply which you are filing. You have to serve that copy of reply upon respondent also, so that also you can do it on email. So that copy of email you have to upload. Okay, fine. So that's how it works. Okay, so now what we have seen is how to file the petition. No, that we have not seen like completely. Just the overview we have seen. Okay, so let us see that one now. So yes, so let's say um, we are filing a petition. Just a minute, let me just have a yes. So let's say we have to file a petition. So go to petitioner corner. Let's say we have to file a petition under Companies Act. So go to Companies Act. Then we are filing a fresh petition. So go to fresh filing. Just I'm clicking on this. Okay. So this is the page that shall open. So it starts like, see basic details, then add petitioner, then add respondent, then add representative, uh, then upload the document. Then there is a checklist will be there. Then there will be final preview. And then ultimately at the end, we have to make the payment. Okay, that is what we have to follow. Just for example, we'll just try to like fill it. So first of all, basic details. The first is we have to select the location before which NCLT bench we are filing the case. Let's say uh, select Mumbai, then jurisdiction uh, of the office of respondent. So here that is very important. Where is the office jurisdiction of the respondent? That is what matters. So if you talk about Mumbai NCLT, then the jurisdiction is over Maharashtra and Goa. So where is the registered office of the company against which or in the matter of which the petition is to be filed, that we have to select. Let's say now we'll select Maharashtra, then type or nature of the case. So what is the kind of a case that we want to file, whether we are filing CA, matlab first motion, transfer petition, or we are filing company petition or company appeal or transfer application, jo bhi whatever. Let's say for the time being, let's assume company petition. So of course, the which section, what you are filing, it all depends. So it's quite mellow. Actually, will require a very detailed and very long session. So we cannot do that. That maybe we can deal with those things separately. So let's say assume we are filing a company petition. Let's say under section 241 we are filing, that is for operation and mismanagement. So in that case, it will be a company petition. Then it will ask, you are filing under Companies Act. Please confirm before proceeding to file second regulation. Please connect to application filing. That's fine. Okay. Then what we have to uh, are you qualified in MSME sector? Yes or no? Sometimes it is relevant, sometimes it is not relevant. Depends upon the case title. So that generates automatically. Then subject matter. Okay, in subject matter you always write. I preferably say whatever the name of the company is there. Let's say ABC Limited versus XYZ Limited under section so and so. That is the subject matter. If you write it, always better for you also, because when this the final preview is generated, it reflects there basically. Okay. Then amount claim. If it is a IBC case, then you have to, here you can put the amount claimed also, since we are talking about now company petition under Companies Act under section 241, that is operation mismanagement. Then there is like amount claimed is not required. Anyways, it doesn't have this particular restrict mark. So then the remark, and again remark, subject matter and remark, you can just put it same. Then the we have to, here we have to select a section under which section you want to file the petition. So these are the various, since it is we have selected here the company petition under that Companies Act. So here it will show all the Companies Act sections under which you are filing that. That is what we have to select. Let's say we were talking about 241, right? So let's select 241, and then after the fees amount, it will come automatically. Then industry, like I mean that company is in the matter of which we are filing the matter, it is in which industry. It is, for example, we'll just select automobile now. Then after what happens, sometime we are filing the case under more than one section. Like in this only, like 241. As you know, for filing an operating mismanagement case, the minimum threshold is basically like 10%. Okay. So now if we are not meeting that 10% threshold, then we can seek a waiver under section 244. So our petition is like 241 read with section 244. So we have to select that section also, and we have to make the filing fees for that section also. So here there is an option that is more sections. Okay. So if you click on more sections, then again at the bottom, again this section list will open, and then again you can see there should be the option of C 244.1. Okay. So I'm selecting this. Okay. So now if you see, this fees is calculated automatically. Okay. So let us do save and next. Okay. You do save and next. Subject matter, we have not written anything. So let us write ABC versus X, Y, Z. Then the same thing you can copy and put in remarks column also. Okay, fine. I don't know why it is not happening now. So let me, it is saved, but it is not happening. So I'll just quickly now, we have selected Mumbai. I'm sorry, it is Kolkata. We have selected Mumbai. We have selected, then the state is Maharashtra. Then the type of case is like uh, we have selected, let's say, what we had selected, type of case is why it is not happening. Just check it. Just a minute. Sometimes, okay, go to petitioner corner, Companies Act, fresh filing. Go here, select a bench, then select the state, and then yes, now it is coming as the company petition we have selected. Say okay to this, or then subject matter ABC versus like XYZ. Copy remark can also be same. Then under which section? So we were doing it under 241. So here the fees came 10,000 rupees. You can probably check in the Companies Act that it is 10,000 only. So it gets automatically. Then we have to select the industry. So we have selected automobile. Let's say there are now more connected sections. So we can here more sections as option is there. From here, then we can select as just now we spoke about section 241 and then 244 when we are not matching or sorry, we are not having that minimum 10% threshold limit of shareholding, then we can seek waiver under section 244. So here we can select that 244 one. Yes, this is selected. So now the fees is added. So 10,000 and 2,500. So now this is all done. So these are the basic details. Then just do save and next. Okay. So it will directly go to the petitioner. The second tab is petitioner's detail. So here, if it is a company, then you just select company. If it is not company, so the petitioner, if it is a company, then select company. If the petitioner is not a company, then select others. If it is a company, then just put the SIN number of the company and search. Okay. So let me just try doing it. Go to Hoba, let's say, take any company like Reliance Limited. So let us take its SIN number. Hmm, okay. When we are, yes, correct. So go to SIN number, put this, and just if you just search it. So what happened? The companies results. Okay, click on set. Okay, just do reset once. It is not linking company. I don't know why it is not picking. It's not picking even Reliance. Wow. So okay, we can Reliance Limited. Let us search. Okay, so here it is giving option. So we just select it. Okay, आ गया. Yeah, so the company के पूरे details आ गए. Then we have to write here email ID of the authorized person or a company. So email ID. Then here we have to write mobile number. So I preferably will say whoever is the professional who is filing the case, just write his own mobile number so that you can get, the updates whenever whatever happens in the matter, whether it is listing, not listing. I'm sorry, not listing is not the question. Like, whenever the next date of the matter is there, when it is listed, whether the scrutiny is clear, etc. So that, you get the updates basically on email also and then on the mobile number also. So let's say I'll give a number of mine 77588217882, and because we have to submit it and go ahead. So submit. So here we had not selected the city. So let us select the city, Mumbai. So we have to, all the mandatory things we have to select, like pin code also we have to select. So all done. Okay, all done. So now, so here we are filing for add petitioner. Okay, so this is the petitioner details we are adding. So it's all done. Then after do submit. No thanks. Then again it will now show this kind of a box to select. So there can be more than one petitioners, right? It's not necessary that there can only be one petitioner, right? So if there is another petitioner, then again you have to do the same thing. If it is not, then just close it. Okay. So if you just come down, petitioners list at the bottom, if you just click on this, here you will see the petitioner is added. Okay. Then you have to add respondent. So second tab is respondent. So here there is a next button. Just click on next button. So here again for the respondent, if it is a company, then again do the same thing. Put a company name or a scene and search. It will automatically fill what is not filled. Maybe some small data is not filled, then you can fill it. That's one thing. If it is not company, then just select others. And then in that case, you have to fill the data manually. So I'll just let us try it. And the third option is NA. So it is not required that every time there is a respondent in the matter. If there is no respondent in the matter, maybe there are some occasions like if you are filing some application in a main petition for some urgent hearing or so, so maybe you need not make any other party as respondent in that, so that you can select NA also. If you select NA, then no need to fill at all anything. And if the respondent is others, that is other than company, then just select others. So it will come like this, and then manually you have to fill the details. So I'll just fill it. So here I will just like ABC Limited address. I will write some like Port Mumbai. Just for example, I'm writing it. Then nationality. Then you have to just select the state. We'll just select the state like Maharashtra. District we can see Mumbai. Pin code we can have 01. PAN number is not required. Then the mobile number and email ID of the respondent. Okay. So while filing a case, please ensure that the correct email ID, mobile number is not mandatory for respondent. And the email ID, make sure that it is correct, because then to the respondent, automatically the email will be sent by NCLT. That's automated process. So it's all done. Then say submit. Then again, if there can be more than one respondent in cases. So if it is so, then again do the same thing for respondent. Otherwise, close. Then if you just ensure always, just click on this respondents list. Whether it is added or not, you can get to know from this particular place. So see now ABC Limited, Port Mumbai, all these details. So now this one is added as respondent. Okay. Now, if you want to change or something, you can delete also and edit also. That option is there. Then after go next and representative. So representative is basically the professional like who shall be or whose memo of appearance is attached to the petition for a chartered accountant or a company secretary, or in that case even a cost accountant also, and wakalatnama for the advocates. So here you can select petitioner, just select a petitioner. That's what we have selected, like Reliance Limited, and then search representative. So now whoever has created the account on NCLT portal, the details or the names of those professionals will come here. Like this is my account. I will write Prashant Thakre. So it will come. Okay. So just select it and then submit it. So the professional who is going to represent the matter is added here. Just check it once in advocate list here. So like right petitioner, then who is the advocate name is Prashant Thakre, then his number, etc. That is there. If it is wrong, then just delete it and then you can select whatever is the correct one. Simple, great. Now just go next. That is upload document. So to upload document is basically, let's say we are filing a petition, then we have to keep ready the petition. Okay. So to make a petition, that is also quite a I would say, a difficult task these days because there are a lot of formalities. Those formalities, etc. That for that sake, maybe I will just have a separate video, because otherwise this video will become very longer. Okay. So here document filed by, we have to see petitioner. We are the petitioner. We are filing it first time. So the petitioner. Then type of document क्या है, what we are filing. So we are filing a petition, so just select petition and the complete set will be there. So we don't file like affidavit अलग से, annexure अलग से, and then वकालतनामा अलग से. That sort normally we don't do. We make a complete set of a petition wherein everything shall be there, like the covering letter, index, then as per the index, the list of dates, synopsis, memo of parties, then the main petition, then affidavit verifying petition, and then after all the annexures, and then at the end, your memo of appearance or the wakalatnama, whatsoever it may be. Okay. So we'll just select petition. Then just read it out first. This is very important. What they are saying, that only PDF files can be uploaded. Then second is, file for uploading should be scanned in grayscale with 300 dpi. Okay, this is to be followed. Then number of pages in each uploaded file should not be greater than 200 pages. So मतलब 200 पेज से ज्यादा का फाइल नहीं होना चाहिए. Then मैक्सिमम साइज जो है फाइल का वो 100 MB से ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. And then physical file submitted and online file submitted should be identical in volumes and number of pages. Okay, जो फाइल आप यहाँ पे अपलोड कर रहे हो सेम फाइल आपको एज अ हार्ड कॉपी whenever you file. अभी तो उन्होंने हार्ड कॉपी वैसे मतलब मैंडेटरी नहीं किया है, और इनफैक्ट दे डोंट want us to file hard copies. That is as per that circular. But sometimes if the bench feels that no, it's a complicated matter and they need hard copy, then we have to uh, tender it, okay, or supply it to them. So just close it now. uh, okay, so here we have selected petition. Then here select file, so choose file. Then you have to go wherever the file is, just choose that file. Let's say go to say PS Thakre company insolvency, any file. We'll just upload it for the sake of uh, just let me just upload some file. Like so कोई भी फाइल अपन जो है ये करते हैं. Let's selected this file as it should be PDF file. Open and see. Now कितने पेज, कितने मतलब पेजेस है वो फाइल में. It will come here number of pages, so it is just 5, and then we can submit. Okay. uh yeah, then only it will go ahead now. Okay, let me just submit it. Choose file. Here there is some problem with this the file. उसके होते हैं कुछ रूल्स है उसमें. द डॉट नहीं होना चाहिए वगैरह वगैरह. So I'll just get a new file. Select a new file and say, then I'll do submit. So document uploaded successfully. You can see there. Just check it once. Uploaded document list में नीचे में whether it is showing there or not. So now it is showing there. If it is not, it is a wrong file, then you can delete also. Just view it once which file is uploaded. You can click on view and see that. If it is correct, then go ahead. So what we have filed is a petition. Then again, what I said, whenever we file a petition, we have to do advance service upon respondent. Okay. So that proof of service we have to file, otherwise it will not go ahead. Okay. So then again, petitioner. Then here we have to select proof of service. Okay. So proof of service, and again the same thing is to be followed. These rules to be followed कि कैसे होना चाहिए, कितने पेज का होना चाहिए. प्रूफ ऑफ सर्विस तो 1 पेज या 2 पेज का होता है बस. क्लोज. देन चूज फाइल. सो दैट द प्रूफ ऑफ सर्विस आपको रेडी रखना है जो भी ईमेल आपने भेजा होगा. Okay, just select this any file. So let's say this is the proof of service and submit. So now if you so now this is done. Okay, so maybe there are sometime more than one volume of a petition. So all the volumes we have to upload, and after that the proof of service we can upload. Okay, then once everything is done, here we can see what all are the documents they have uploaded. So the list will be here at the bottom. You can see. then go ahead. So that is next button. Next. Then after this checklist is very important. Like all these are the points we have to select whether we have complied with or not. So this is quite important one. So I would request you people, like what I have done here, you please do the same to understand what exactly is there in this checklist. Or if you people want all this checklist, maybe I can uh, share it separately. So basically, the point is when you make a petition and you file a petition, there are certain rules of doing it. So whether all those rules are followed or not is what under this checklist they ask, and we have to say like we have to select yes, no, and nay. Okay. So it's mostly yes. That is what we have to basically select if we have complied with the same while making the particular petition or the sets. Okay. So like yes, 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 we'll just select all yes. Because if I take you through all these points of a checklist, then it will take like good amount of time. So because it's not that difficult as such to reach to this stage. So I would request you people that if you are interested in doing all this, then you can just try it once. If you face any difficulty, maybe I can help you out. Then, okay, so it's all we have selected yes, then submit. Okay, so unless I make a payment, this shall not be filed. It will be saved in draft cases. So that is why just for the sake of like explaining you people, I'm like entering all uh, this thing, the details. Okay, so now it has reached to the level of final preview. So whatever we have entered so far, the details of petitioner, details of respondent, and we have selected the sections under which we are filing the petition, etc. Then who is the petitioner, who is the respondent, his email IDs, his number, his address, etc. So all that we can verify. And if we find that there is if there is any incorrect data, then we can again go back and correct it also because so far we have not filed it. Okay. So before making a final payment, I would request that we should see the final preview. Okay. So this is done. Then the uploaded document, what documents we have uploaded, that also we can see. Let's see, proof of service is showing here. Petition, it is showing here. कितने पेज का है वो document, that also shows here. एंड देन द डॉक्यूमेंट का नेम, अपन ने उसका क्या नेमिंग किया डॉक्यूमेंट का वो भी दिखाता है इसमें. एंड देन अल्टीमेटली हु इज द एडवोकेट. ओके, इज द पिटिशनर का नाम क्या है और एडवोकेट का नाम क्या अपन ने सिलेक्ट किया है. मे भी कभी कभी ये भी गलत हो सकता है, तो थोड़ा अच्छे से देख लेना है. ठीक है. देन व्हाट हैपन, आई वुड ऑलवेज सजेस्ट इसका जो है प्रिंट, मतलब ये ऑप्शन करके सेव एज पीडीएफ करके अपने पास में रख लेना है. बिकॉज बाद में अगर कुछ कम ज्यादा होता है तो वी शुड हैव अ प्रूफ की व्हाट वी हैड एक्चुअली फाइंड, और इट हैपेंस सम टाइम. सो ऐसे प्रिंट इसे तो नहीं होगा, कंट्रोल पी करके इसको सेव एज पीडीएफ करके सेव कर लेना है. एंड while डूइंग दैट you can also get this checklist also, right? So there's a easy way of having this checklist, you people can have it. Okay, so you just save it. Basically I'm not saving it now. Then it's all done, then you go to next. Okay, so now till this, now it has come to payment. So if you select online payment, just select it and continue, so it will take you to Bharat Push website. Okay, on that you can just make the payment. It will, the amount which is to be paid, that will directly take up from here. That is, here it is showing 12,500 rupees. Okay, so now let's say we have come till this particular stage and not made payment. Okay, it happens many a times because some okay, so it may happen. Okay, so now what will happen if you like go to so if you're not continuing now, you want to make the payment later on. Okay, so and you left it here, so you go to home. So what will happen, the case which we have just now filed, it should reflect in draft cases. So if you go to draft, here you can see that particular case, Reliance Limited बोल के अपन ने जो किया था. Yes. So here, latest Reliance Limited versus ABC Limited. Correct. So now if you want to make a payment, then action here, you can click on this and it will directly, it will show all these tabs which we have just now filled in. And we can, since we have done with all other tabs, the last the stage is to make the payment. So go to payment directly, and again here you can directly make the payment. And once the payment is done, what will happen? The receipt shall be generated, which you have to save. In that receipt, there will be e-filing number. So from that e-filing number, everything will happen further with then ultimately the e-filing number is generated. Then in few days they will process your matter. They will do the scrutiny. If in scrutiny everything is fine, then they will allot the number, and then they will allot the court number if it is a fresh petition. Okay, and then that matter will be listed accordingly before that particular bench, and then you have to go and attend the hearing. Okay. सो उसके बाद का जो भी है तो सेपरेट वीडियोस देन आई कैन मेक ऑन ऑल दोस अदर थिंग्स. ओके फाइन. कितना क्लियर है? गुड. वंडरफुल. तो यहाँ तक अपन ने अभी सीख लिया है पिटिशन फाइल वगैरह कैसे करना है. अभी ये तो हो गया पिटिशनर कॉर्नर में अपन ने ये सब देख लिया. रिस्पोंडेंट कॉर्नर पे अपन ने इसके पहले ही देख लिया था कि अगर रिप्लाई फाइल करना है तो रिस्पोंडेंट कॉर्नर में जाना है, रिसेंट सिक्योरिटी कोड करना है. उसके बाद में दैट इफ वी डू दैट रिसेंट सिक्योरिटी कोड, अगेन हियर वी हैव टू सिलेक्ट which particular matter recent security code. It will be generated and sent on email ID of the respondent, which was like given by the petitioner at the time of filing the petition, as we have just seen now. And then using that, then we can uh, then say go to reply or document filing. Here to enter the security code, e-filing number, search that matter will reflect here, and then click and then upload your reply and the proof of service. Okay, so this is how it is. Now the most important part, and now everything is done. You have filed a case. So uh, the let's say the receipt is not generated, then you can go to this my account. So first is petitioner corner, then respondent corner, then my account. So in my account, if you go to transaction history, so all is instance here, it is showing 337 entries, right? So the last will be shown first here. Say the latest one will be shown first here. So if you can see, this is the e-filing number, how much amount is paid, success. मतलब if it is successfully paid, then it will show success, payment mode, online, offline, जो भी है वो दिखाता है. And then last is view receipt. So view receipt पे आपको open link in new tab करना है. अगर आप करोगे तो ऐसे new tab में जो है ऐसा e-filing receipt generate होगा. And then again we can download it and save it. Okay, so this is like ये transaction history का हो गया. And then here it is like submitted documents. तो this basically कौन से cases फाइल हुए हैं और उसमें अभी फिलहाल payment status क्या है, that is what it shows. So it's not that difficult and important to explain so far as today's session is concerned. Okay, so now everything is done. वैसे तो और मतलब काफी कुछ है, जैसे दिस इज जस्ट अबाउट ई फाइलिंग process and all, how exactly to make the petition, what all are the points to be considered while finalizing the set. So it is a different aspect altogether. For that sake, maybe I will have a separate video. So now for today, for the day or for this particular session, I think we have covered all the important things. Like if you have any doubts, maybe you can comment in a comment section. Maybe I'll be able to reply over there. Yes, that will be fine. If you have like any confusion, otherwise ऐसे तो कुछ होना नहीं चाहिए. You people can create your account and like start maybe like having the filings of NCLT. So that's all for the day. Okay, wonderful. So now I'll just log it out, log out. Okay, uh, then I'll stop share. Stop share. Yeah, yes, wonderful. So, yes, friends, I hope this particular session will be beneficial to you for learning and doing the e-filings on the NCLT portal, how exactly it is to be done. That is what I have explained. If people are interested, wants to get into this, then you can like follow like what I've just explained is. If you have any like doubts, etc., maybe we can resolve that. You can just maybe comment, etc., and we'll see how best we can connect and help each other. It's fine. Okay. So this is all for dear friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you like it, like just like, comment and subscribe. ओके सो ऐसे ही वीडियोस जो है मैं आपके लिए लेके आऊंगा जो भी मतलब इम्पोर्टेंट हो सकते हैं और बेनिफिशियल हो सकते हैं जो भी मतलब स्टेक होल्डर्स हैं उनके लिए स्पेशली क्या होता है कि जो भी लाइक न्यू बिगनर्स होते हैं नए प्रैक्टिशनर्स होते हैं काफ़ी टाइम ये होता है कि पता नहीं होता है कि भाई कैसे स्टार्ट करना है कैसे फाइलिंग करना है वगैरह वगैरह बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं like when I was also a beginner like 7 8 years back. So of course like nobody was there as such to teach me. I like just used to go NCLT and sit there and observe matters and then slowly I learned things and then I started it off and now like things are quite good now. Okay, so thank you so much my all dear friends. Thank you so much. Like whatever like other topics you want to understand from me, then definitely you can let me know in comment section and I will definitely try to fulfill all uh, like uh, like whatever like you want me to take a session on or have a videos being uploaded on this particular channel of mine. Thank you so much. Thank you.